They said he went too far. In a rap industry built on controversy, diss tracks, and street credibility, one name echoed louder than most when it came to Florida's rap scene: Foolio. Not just because of his music, but because of what he represented. He wasn't industry polished. He wasn't media trained. He didn't filter his words to protect brand deals. He spoke directly, sometimes recklessly, sometimes brutally. And in a culture where respect means everything, Foolio built a reputation off disrespect. For years, people debated the same question: was he fearless, or was he provoking something bigger than himself? And then in June 2024, just after celebrating his 26th birthday, Foolio was shot and killed in Tampa, Florida. To some, it was shocking. To others, it felt like the tragic ending to a story that had been building for years. So how did it get here? How did a rapper from Jacksonville become labeled the most hated rapper in Florida? And what exactly led to his death? To understand that, you have to go back to the beginning. Foolio, born Charles Jones, grew up in Jacksonville, Florida, a city that doesn't always dominate national rap headlines, but carries a deep and complicated street history. Jacksonville's neighborhoods are divided by long-standing rivalries that go back years. Blocks are more than streets, they're identities. Allegiances aren't casual, they're inherited. In that environment, music wasn't just entertainment, it was expression. It was retaliation. It was documentation. Foolio emerged from the 6-block side of Jacksonville. His music reflected what he lived: loss, anger, pride, and survival. But what separated him from many other rappers was how direct he was. He didn't disguise his enemies in metaphors. He didn't hide behind coded language. He named names. He referenced real events. He referenced real people. And in Jacksonville, that meant something. Around 2018, tensions in the city escalated publicly. Shootings involving members of rival groups gained attention. Survivors went to social media. Diss tracks followed. Instead of calming situations down, music amplified them. Foolio survived a shooting that same year. Being shot and surviving can change a person. For some, it creates caution. For others, it creates defiance. In Foolio's case, it seemed to fuel him. The music became more aggressive. The tone became sharper. The lines between art and reality became thinner. At the same time, rival artists were going through their own tragedies. Shootings took lives. Friends were buried. Funerals became moments of pain for entire communities. And then something new happened. That pain entered the music directly. Foolio became widely known for referencing deceased rivals in songs. He filmed visuals at gravesites. He dropped tracks that many considered disrespectful beyond repair. To his supporters, this was authenticity. They argued that rap has always been competitive, always been raw. They believed he was simply speaking his truth from his side of the conflict. To his critics, it crossed a moral line. There is a difference between lyrical competition and celebrating loss. And once that line is crossed publicly, especially in the age of social media, reactions multiply fast. Clips circulated online, reaction channels reposted moments, blogs highlighted controversial lyrics. His name spread beyond Jacksonville. But with visibility comes exposure, and exposure in active street rivalries can be dangerous. Foolio didn't move quietly. He was active on Instagram Live. He responded to critics directly. He laughed at rumors. He mocked enemies. He embraced the role people gave him: villain, antagonist, most hated. And in many ways, controversy became part of his brand. The internet rewards outrage. The more shocking something is, the more it spreads. Algorithms don't measure morality, they measure engagement. Every diss brought more attention. Every argument boosted views. Every viral clip increased followers. But attention is neutral. It doesn't protect you. In Florida, reputation matters deeply. Respect isn't symbolic, it's survival currency. When someone publicly disrespects fallen friends or allies, it doesn't stay in comment sections. It builds resentment. It builds anger. It builds long memories. Foolio was aware of the risks. He spoke openly about surviving attempts on his life. He referenced being targeted. He moved with security at times. But survival can create a dangerous illusion. The belief that because you made it through before, you always will. Years passed. The Jacksonville rap scene gained national attention. Fans outside Florida began choosing sides in conflicts they didn't fully understand. Diss tracks became soundtracks to YouTube documentaries. The violence was analyzed like sports statistics. And through it all, Foolio remained one of the loudest voices. Some fans admired his resilience. A young man who survived trauma, turned pain into music, and refused to be silenced. Others believed he escalated conflicts for attention and leaned into controversy. Either way, the narrative followed him everywhere. Julio Foolio was labeled the most hated rapper in Florida. That title wasn't just commentary, it became part of his identity in the public eye. But behind every headline and viral clip was a human being. He had family, he had friends, he had people who cared about him beyond the persona the internet amplified. For years, his music reflected real-life tensions. Diss tracks weren't abstract. Names weren't always disguised. The conflicts felt personal because, in many ways, they were. Supporters saw authenticity, critics saw escalation. And while opinions clashed online, the environment around him never truly cooled down. In June 2024, he turned 26. A birthday is supposed to represent growth, survival, and another year earned. He posted confidently that day, appearing relaxed and celebratory. Like many artists, he shared moments from the festivities on Instagram. But in certain environments, real-time visibility carries weight. When rivalries are active and tensions are long-standing, posting your exact location isn't just engagement, it's exposure. Social media today isn't just entertainment, it's information. It's pattern tracking. It's live updates. When you're known to have enemies, movement is supposed to be calculated. Locations are supposed to be delayed. Celebrations are often shared after you've already left. Because if you understand that you're a potential target, you can't afford to move like you're invisible. That night, plans reportedly shifted. Locations changed. Eventually, he ended up in Tampa, Florida. But once information is public, control narrows. Hours later, gunfire erupted in a hotel parking lot. Multiple people were shot. He did not survive. Authorities later described the shooting as targeted. Investigations moved forward. Arrests were made. Legal proceedings began. But none of it reversed the reality. At 26 years old, his life ended in the same cycle of violence that had surrounded his music for years. Social media reacted instantly, as it always does. Some expressed genuine grief. Others resurfaced old lyrics in interviews. Some argued that his online behavior increased risk. Others maintained that no one deserves death over music or words. The debate was loud, emotional, and divided. But beneath the noise was a quieter truth. Another young black man was gone before 30. And in this case, digital exposure may have intersected with real-world danger in a fatal way. This isn't about blaming the victim. It's about understanding modern risk. In high-profile rivalries, privacy becomes protection. Visibility becomes a double-edged sword. The same post that brings birthday wishes can also reach someone with harmful intent. The same story meant to celebrate survival can unintentionally shorten it. Did one Instagram story alone cause what happened? Life is rarely that simple. Violence is layered. Conflict builds over time. But when access becomes easier, opportunity increases. And in environments shaped by retaliation and pride, opportunity can be deadly. His legacy remains complicated. To supporters, he was fearless and unapologetically real. He represented his side without hesitation. He survived previous attempts and kept creating. To critics, he pushed boundaries and intensified conflict. But beyond all perspectives is a basic fact. He was 26 years old. he will never turn 27. His story highlights a broader reality about the world we live in now. The line between online performance and offline consequence is thinner than ever. Clout, celebration, rivalry, validation, it all unfolds in real time. But so do threats, so does monitoring, so does intent. For some people, sharing location is harmless. For others, it's strategic information. And knowing the difference can mean everything. When you're labeled most hated, you have to assume someone is always watching. Not out of paranoia, out of awareness. In certain lifestyles, silence isn't weakness, it's security. Mystery isn't arrogance, it's protection. Foolio's story is a reminder that everything cannot be content. Some movements must stay offline. Some celebrations must remain private. Because once information is public, you can't pull it back. And once access is granted, you can't control who uses it. Today it's his name in the headlines. Tomorrow, it could be another young artist navigating the same mix of fame, pride, rivalry, and digital exposure. This is Block Testament. If you want more real stories and deeper breakdowns, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. Because these stories matter, and maybe, if we tell them right, they can help someone move smarter tomorrow.